And it is Krista back to do the weekly reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Always check out your Moon and Rising sign, Taurus, even if this is making total sense to you, just to get a greater appreciation for other elements that are occurring this week. So this is for Taurus for the week of September 12th to the 19th. Of course, we're using the Medicine card Tarot for your 3-card spread today, and then drawing cards from the Healing with the Angels Tarot and the Wisdom of the Oracle Tarot. This is a general reading, so whatever is most prominent in your life this week, Taurus, I encourage you to apply these messages to, and hopefully you find them helpful and healing. So what does Taurus need to know? Okay. All right, Taurus, so if we don't get any jumpers, say in the next couple of shuffles, I'm going to pull from the center of the deck for you. There's one. Just need 2 more. What does Taurus need to know? All right, so 2 or 3 more shuffles, and let's pull from the center for you. Okay. Okay, Taurus, so actually this appeared last week for you. Of course, we have the coyote, and we're looking at a trickster here. And if it wasn't trickster, it might have been fox. Forgive me there. I believe it was fox, but you know what? All the same, pretty similar. We're looking at similar types of energies in that regard. So generally speaking, what's going on with all 4 cards here together, just to get a snapshot of these energies in conjunction with one another. We're looking at secrets this week. You're hosting secrets, you're holding them to your own chagrin. They're not assisting you. Your secrets are not setting you free. And they may be intentionally good. You may be keeping secrets or withholding something in order to feasibly, at least in your mind, protect someone. Could be yourself, could be someone else. But this could be intentionally about protection, but it's misguided. There's a misguided here, and You're being pulled in a lot of different directions that you're very uncomfortable with, but you just don't know how to get out of, or you don't know how to say no, or you don't want to say no. There could be issues, if anything is going on with your health, particularly with female productive organs, or if there are any issues regarding femininity or a feminine or female life. These could have negative consequences, so it behooves you this week to pay attention to female or feminine problems. Certainly, if they aren't of the reproductive system, if you are a female yourself, you will want to consult a physician or a natural healer this week, because your health may be undergoing changes that cannot be undone. We are looking at a possibility for rebirth if this is about the physical body. You may find that you have to get physically ill in order to even want to get better. I hate to say that, Taurus, but that's what I'm seeing here. I feel very strongly, because of what's going on here, that you are not willing to take charge of something as opposed to being forced to do something here. And I regret to say that as well, because it behooves you to take charge of your own health, your mental health, your state of mind, your relationships, your lifestyle, everything. I really think that you've been or are putting something in someone else's hands, either earthly or celestial, and it's just not working for you. Something's missing. Also, the rebirth could be very, very positive. It could be that you come out of some sort of emotional, mental, psychological, ideological, etc. coma. Okay, it could be that you're, like I said, you're being forced to do something, forced to face something. If that's the case, and you can't escape something here that truly deserves your attention, this is the opportunity that you need to address it once and for all this week, because barring that, it will take the breath out of you. It will take the good out of you, and ignoring it does not help you. Okay, so let's look at these one by one. Of course, we have secrets as your central position card. This represents you. What are you withholding from others? Who do you think you're protecting? Why would you withhold something from someone else? What is your intention? What is your motivation? What do you think that you are gaining from this? Is it your job to protect the other person or people? Why do you feel like this is your job to do this? Okay, so those are about external influences. If this is about secrets about you that you cannot share with somebody else, this is going to prove to be detrimental as well. Secrets are very damning, Taurus, believe it or not, okay? Now, there is a difference, a very fine but important difference between secrets and privacy, okay? This is not privacy, though. You're not being private or discreet here. You're being out and out secretive. You're keeping a secret. It could even amount to a lie, and what a crappy place to begin anything from. Why would you lie? Who are you afraid of? Okay? Who are you afraid of here? Taurus. You really need to get to the bottom of this, because this is going to hurt you. This makes you suffer, not the other person. And why do you think you need to carry this load? Okay? In the influence to your current position as Coyote, this is trickster. This is where I really feel that you're fooling yourself. If you're not being guided at the moment through an archangel, a spiritual confidant, an ancestor, or even a friend, at this point I would look for help in discussing what you are trying to get away from or get around or avoid here. This is avoidance. It's simply not doing you any good. Whatever is being avoided this week, Taurus, you need to stop avoiding. On the other hand, if this is a life or death situation, and in order to survive, you need to be a little bit tricky and keep a secret, then obviously survive. Okay, this is important. But then the next question is, why are you in survival mode? Okay? Are you in a war-torn country? Are you in an environment that is being, ravaged by the weather? Or is there a gun to your head? If none of those three things are happening in your life, you need to ask yourself why you would be in a position in the first place to be tricky and keep secrets, okay? In terms of saving your own life, you need to get out of that situation. As the probable outcome being rebirth, here we have the bat. Bats actually are underrated. These are warm-blooded mammals who give birth to life young. It's kind of a curious phenomenon, actually, that, what looks like a bird is actually a mammal. And there's a lot of wisdom here. Rebirth could also be a shamanistic journey. You might, if this is a health issue, to back up a moment, you might be scared into something here. You might be scared into changes. Like I said, if you're not able to figure this out and do it for yourself and take charge, this will take charge for you. And, if you've given up on some level, you're probably going to appreciate this. You're like, okay, God, Jesus, take the wheel type thing. But then you wind up where someone else is taking you. Not that it would be necessarily horrible. But again, why don't you want to be in charge of your life or yourself or your health or where you are or what you do? Like, are you giving up? Do you not think you're worthy? Are you depressed? You really want to pull yourself out of this, Taurus, because, like I said, the outcome could be forced, and I don't want anyone to be forced upon. So yeah, again, with this shamanic death here, there could be a realization that you aren't ready to make here. It could be very uncomfortable if you're not choosing it for yourself. Okay, with general energy regarding your reading for the week is Otter. Here we have Woman Medicine. This is where I'm looking at issues of female reproductive or female health issues in particular, or that includes pregnancy, okay? If this is not about reproduction and it is about the female body, or you yourself are female, this is strictly speaking to you and your life as a female. And this circumstance is related to being female. Okay, so these just jumped at first shuffle. I will take them. Oh, wow, there's 3. Okay, you know what? Let's get one card, ideally. I really don't like... I won't say that. I love jumpers. I just want to be really fair to all readings that, I'm looking for one additional card. I will take up to 2. Okay. Perfect. Sweet. Okay, so listening is one of your additional message cards here. This is where you need to listen to your higher being. Something is being given to you as a message, or you know something inherently. You know this inherently, intuitively. You don't even need to see this. You're like, oh my God, I got to take charge. But this is just asking who you're listening to. Who do you need to listen to? Who have you been listening to? Who are you willing to? Okay, so just issues around listening. Who have you been paying attention to? Taurus, I just want to add as well, if this is about the physical body, you want to listen to your physical body this week. You want to really be in tune with yourself and stop putting it off. Something is being put on the back burner here. And it's probably adding up. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if, and simply because I've been reading your sign for months now, like for the past several weeks, at least 4 weeks, you've been exhausted. Like every week is exhaustion. Take a nap, take a rest. So this could be a culmination of not following through with that rest, or not getting enough of that rest that you need, or the health care or the assistance this week. If you're still in a phase of keeping secrets, this is a weight. This is an albatross on your shoulders. And who's giving this to you? You or someone else? Really work through this week, Taurus, if you want to be free of that weight. Your final card is Observer. This is really in conjunction with listening. You need to listen and observe this week. If you can, just stop participating in everything. Everyone else's lives, everyone else's issues, everyone else's problems, even everyone else's joys. Let's say everything's going great around you. Wonderful. Okay, put the phone down, close your computer. You need to pay attention to yourself, your mind, body, and soul here. Listening and observing. Get to the bottom of this secret and this trickery here, Taurus, because this is following you around. And like I said, I want you to be in charge of when you're ready to create outcomes for yourself. Health, prosperity, anything, no matter how that adds up for you. But you want this rebirth to be on your terms, okay? So let's not get sick doing it. Anyway, that is your reading. I really hope that made sense for you. If you like this deck, let me know if you want to keep seeing the Medicine Card Tarot as the main spread, or if you have your other favorite. And always let me know how this works out for you. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel because I upload videos for your sign every week. So until we meet next time, Taurus, please take good care, and I will see you again. Bye for now.